is it 22 medals, winners' medals? 22. I mean, it's ridiculous in 13, 14 years. And he's contributed to every one of these ones over the years. I mean, there's been times when he's more influential than others. The last couple of seasons, maybe not as much as he has been in previous years, but I don't think anyone can doubt for a second that the impact and influence James Forrest had at Celtic. He's been a phenomenal servant. When you look back at the Rodgers first reign, he was one of the star turns during that period. Rodgers, I mean, he was only, I think at that time, he had a few injuries and he looked as though he was heading out the door after Ronnie Dyler. Rodgers came in and said, "You're going nowhere." Fixed him up, got him playing, and then within a year or two, he was cleaning the board at the Player of the Year awards and all that stuff. Scored vital goals in Europe. Then we're going back many years to Shakhtar Karagandhi. Scored a winner to get Celtic to the Champions League. Cup final goals, cup semi-final goals. He goes against Old Firm derbies. The guy has made a complete his impression on the club over 13, 14 years has been incredible. And I think he's maybe taken for granted a wee bit, James. I think latterly the fact that people maybe say it's all less so, and they start to remember how much of a player he's been for Celtic. He deserves a huge turnout. I think he'll get a good turnout as well, and he deserves it. A tremendous servant. He had chances to go a few times over the years and didn't want to leave, but he was happy where he was. Huge contribution, and history will be very kind to him. I think it won't be for another 10 years, and you look back, and he'll be regarded as one of the top. He'll be in the same bracket as your kind of Scott Brown, Callum McGregor, maybe Kieran Tierney, these kind of guys. I think the guys like Lustig and all these guys are regarded as kind of heroes of the kind of modern era. I think he'll be right up there.
11 league titles, Fraser. 11. It's pretty astonishing. And as Mick says, he could have left, I imagine, many times for more money. And he as well. I hope he gets a good night tomorrow as well, because he's taken a bit of stick in the past. But maybe his style of play was quite a frustrating player. But he's kind of stuck through that, and as I say, he's a genuine Celtic legend now.
Yeah, as Mick said it himself, he's up there with the Brunies and all the rest of them in terms of medals. I mean, he's never going to be the type of guy that would shout about it either, is he? He's Mr. Quiet. But I mean, if I had 22 winners' medals, I'd be wearing them around my neck every single day of the week. But you don't hear him shouting about it. No, I think, was it 101 goals?
And 100 assists as well, more than 100.
Yeah, incredible, honest. Underrated. Another one of those players, underrated. Maybe perfectly suited to spend his whole career at Celtic. Maybe could have gone down south. Maybe like Ryan Christie did to Bournemouth and done okay down there. But why not stick up here and win all these medals? And no, an absolutely fantastic servant. I hope he has a great night and a great turnout.